And 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the Godzilla nuclear
Lizard Podcast. All right.
All right. I don't get why. Okay, I don't get why we changed the name. Because the plan for changing the name of any of this is originally was we will continue to call this show or just everything we do Godzilla Comedy until literally Godzilla Corporation sends us a cease and desist letter, at which time then we'll switch our name from Godzilla to Nuclear Lizard. But I want to have
our plan originally was the first podcast episode was supposed to go viral. Then we're like, then we kind of have to prepare with the name.
Yeah.
So,
do you want a crotch pillow?
Why?
Because like if you don't have something covering your crotch, then it's like you're gonna be exposing yourself to the camera.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of off-putting. Oh, you're saying yes. You want a pillow? Here you go.
Yeah. It's very
all
sensitive.
right. See, we're all about modesty here at Godzilla
it's
Comedy.
2025. You'll have to be careful about all the exposure.
Yeah, we're all about
body.
Modesty. Even though last episode we talked about like 4 different types of prostitution, Japanese prostitution.
That was more of a
locations.
for educational purpose. All right, that wasn't like not to provoke anybody to go to Japan and have sex with a prostitute.
I see.
That was purely educational purpose. So if anybody's interested, go check out the previous episode.
Yeah, even if you're not interested, check out the previous episode. Like, watch all of our episodes. Like, they're great.
Yeah.
You know what? The more I think about it, I don't want to have crotch pillows. That's like this looks so like dumb.
All right. Now
I think you should.
Okay,
let's just sit like without having our like pelvises pointed at the camera.
I think it would be better if we at least keeping like the posture towards somewhat to the camera.
I agree, but look how I'm doing it.
What?
Like I at least have like my knee like shielding my dick.
Dude, our dick are small anyway. No one gonna care.
No.
How about this?
Is there any way you can like just do this? Like
what? Like what part of my body you are
like sit on the edge of the couch? Here, scoot a little bit.
What? All right.
No. You're doing it. It's where you gotta sit more on the edge of the edge. Here, try this. Try sit on the edge.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. See now your knee is like up and protecting your dick.
Well, he's very insecure about his dick, so he wanted me to.
I'm just scarred from the first episode where the entire time I was like this.
Yeah. That's fine.
No.
That's fine. No, I know like
some bullshit.
Like I know because we're gonna be talking for a while. I know my body will like naturally start like leaning towards to the back of the couch.
And that's fine. No,
hey guys.
You don't. That's okay. I've known you for almost a year. I've never seen you strike that pose. You've never sat like that. Hey, big news.
What? You
went to Austin, Texas. And attempted to get on Kill Tony.
Hell yeah, I did.
We need to hear about it. That's all we talked about. I mean, it's one of the main things we talked about last podcast. Yeah. So fill us in.
All right. So I went to Austin. It was very cool. First of all, just a little bit of additional information. I stayed in the through the Couch Surf app. I stayed with
Wait, don't say their name because they're not sponsoring us yet, and so we don't want to give free advertisement.
I'm gonna don't use them. And his name wasn't Josh. His name was John.
Okay, was that your bad or the website's bad? Oh, got it.
My bad.
Oh,
like I was kept calling him Josh even. And he was like, "Who are you talking?" Oh, John.
That's so funny.
He was cool. Yeah, he was really cool dude. Full of guns.
Tell us more about that because on your Instagram,
Yeah.
One of the first things I saw was like a wall of guns.
Wall gun. He also do some like a business of guns where he take people out for like, teaching how to shoot guns. So literally he has all sorts of guns, and also like there's so many, like his entire kitchen table was filled with gun bullets. There's just so many boxes. So that was the huge
in his kitchen.
Welcome. Yeah, the kitchen table, because kitchen table was the biggest table he got, and then there's just so many bullet, and
but they were in boxes. They weren't just like piles of loose shells, like
there
peanut
were
shells.
Also no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I imagine like a big pile of like like sunflower seed shells.
No.
Like bullet shells.
Yeah. That was probably the most Austin experience I ever had, and I will.
Well, what do you mean by that? What do you think? What do you think of Austin? What are your stereotypes about Austin?
Everyone has gun. People love shooting, and he was explaining how free the gun law and regulations are in Texas compared to any other state. I was like, okay, that's cool. Yeah. Well, but he was a cool dude. He showed me around. Let's get your reaction of when you first saw the guns, okay? Before you even knew that Josh was John. That John was a cool guy. Yeah.
You're in Texas for the first time.
Yep.
And then you walk in and you see a big wall of guns.
Yeah.
Take us through your mental mental narrative. So
I was
knock knock.
Yeah, knock.
Hey,
nice.
I'm John.
Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for letting me stay here. I really
of course,
appreciate
man.
it. And while that was actually the first interaction I had.
Yeah.
While we were having this conversation, I already seen this huge fucking guns on the right there, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And this is before I know this guy.
Yeah.
Hi, and while I'm talking,
he's leaning on the fucking doorway, in the doorframe, hey buddy,
hey, what's up?
You must be the person living in my house for the next 3 days.
Yeah.
And then fucking right behind me, the entire time.
So my attention was already going to that fucking guns, and wanted to ask so many questions about it. But it's like a first conversation, introducing each other.
Yeah.
He was asking some question. I was like,
you guys stood in the doorway this whole time. How long did
he
you?
Was because right at the doorway there was already his desk right there. So he was sitting and at his desk.
So his okay, I just want to understand this man's house a little bit more. Here's the front door.
Yeah.
His desk is facing the front door.
Not facing the front door, but because he had a room where it's pretty horizontally long. So on the left side it was his desk and everything. On the right side there was guns and everything. Then the door was in the middle. So when we walked in, then we can shake hands. Then he went to sit on his table.
Yeah.
Then we started talking. And
wait, how about this?
What?
Let's go back to that, you walking into the house.
Yeah.
But I want you to pretend like you're in an anime scene, and so do Japanese Japanese thought reactions, thought bubbles.
Okay.
While you're walking in. So he's like, hey.
Okay.
Hey. Welcome.
What the fuck is that? What? All right. I already seen fucking 10 guns right there, and this bunch of stack of fucking bullets.
Yeah.
So
you're walking.
Need to know what the fuck is going on. That was in my head, and I was like, nice to meet you.
What's up, brother?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Well, let's come in. I'll show you to your quarters.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
You look uncomfortable. What's wrong?
No.
Did I say something?
No. I'm very grateful.
You judging me?
No.
You fucking judging me, punk?
Of course, fucking yes. No, I'm already loving this
I'm letting you stay in my fucking house, dude. And the first 5 seconds, I already feel this negative energy.
No.
What the
I'm
fuck,
so sorry.
bro? I'm about to go crazy, bro. What the fuck? You know
what?
How dare you walk in?
I definitely came to the wrong room. Sorry to bother you.
Your name is Kyohei Tanaka, right? Right?
Yes.
You think?
Yes.
You think I was born yesterday?
Yep.
All right, there ain't a fucking Japanese person for 2 states from here, buddy. Okay, and you think you're at the wrong house?
911. I think there's a fucking white dude trying to kill me.
I am 911. All the guns in Austin for the police are here, buddy.
Okay, so he was way nicer than that. Okay, he was a normal person. Turned out he has a dog.
Shout out to John. Oh, dog.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
Yeah. Well,
let me guess. He has a Texan bulldog.
You got it right.
That was dumb.
Yeah, that was dumb. Anyway.
All right.
Well, it was fun.
Okay.
Then, Kill Tony was on
Well,
Monday.
I feel like you skipped a bunch of shit. Didn't you? What the fuck, dude? All right, so what kind of food did John give you? What kind of food did John show
No,
you?
we didn't get like any food together.
Okay.
He gave me.
These are the most unimportant details, but they're the ones I'm most interested in.
Okay. He gave me water. So that's good. That's good. He fed me water.
Wait, how's water in Texas? Because like I don't know if you noticed, but in different states, when I first moved from Hawaii, I noticed like mainland water tastes like shit compared to Hawaiian water.
What?
Yeah. And okay, people told me growing up that, and I think it's kind of bullshit now that I really think about it.
Yeah.
People said, "Oh, the water in Hawaii is so good because we don't use any type of filtering or chemicals."
Yeah.
Instead, what happens is all of our water for the entire public and entire society comes from rainwater in the top of the mountains.
Yeah.
And then it leaks through volcanic rock, which is naturally very porous.
Yeah.
And so it's a natural filtration system.
Yeah.
And then they just like give all the people that water.
Yeah.
That's probably not true. There's no way.
I don't know. That sounds. I mean, you were talking about the water in Hawaii, right?
Like everyone would have cholera. Like there's.
I mean, they have to go through some sort of like filtering, like a cleaning
process.
Yeah, process. But
I guess I guess what they meant is like, well, that's part of it, and then so you don't have to do as much of the chemical shit. But then like I think like in Chicago, Philadelphia has terrible like tap water.
Yeah. I believe that because like a lot of people in Japan says the reason why Japanese food are really good is because the water is really good.
Interesting.
And that's like all the plants and vegetable, they grow under really good water. So
really
they naturally have like a certain like
you know who also said that to me? A person who worked at the Samuel Adams Brewery.
Okay.
Years ago, I was in Boston.
Yeah.
And I was taking a brewery tour, and they said the secret to Samuel Adams beer is the Boston water.
Okay. Boston water.
yeah, which is kind of crazy. But
nobody had that impression of Boston having good water.
So many people attribute the secret ingredient to their shit with the city's tap water, and it actually sounds dumb because they also say that shit about New York bagels. Have you heard this? Do you know that? Oh, New Yorkers are so
I know about the
other
bagel,
bagels.
Yeah, but I
they say,
never
it's because of our water.
Wow,
New York water.
Well,
bro,
dude, that's I don't know how that logic goes. But okay.
Have you seen the fucking what's that? Do you know the river that runs through New York? Or I guess there's several.
No,
it's in like the.
I don't even want to know.
I don't want. It's not the.
The only river.
The Hudson River? No.
The
Charles River? No.
Sounds like it.
Okay, so like the Charles River. Let's just say it's called the Charles River. The Charles.
No, it's a Hudson River.
The Hudson?
Yeah. That's where like the plane.
Oh, the
landed.
plane. Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
The Hudson River in New York City.
Yeah.
Is fucking brown and disgusting.
Yeah.
Chicago. The lake.
Very green.
What is it? Is that Michigan? Lake Michigan?
Lake Michigan, yeah.
You said green?
Yeah.
It's blue. What part of the lake are you?
It's famous for, getting green at the St. Patrick's. So I just
That's green. Okay. All right. Yeah. That's
because you said brown, so I was like, okay. Well, if I were to choose color. Anyway, I didn't notice much of different for the water because
that's how we got here. Okay, so you didn't notice a difference between Chicago water and
Can we go to the
Austin
Kiltony
water? No, brother, because you had fucking okay, you're notorious for shitting on Chicago food / food in America in general, but I saw you eating Austin barbecue.
Yeah.
How was that?
That was okay. Yeah. It wasn't amazing, but it was.
Why are you serious? Did you go to a good place, like a good review?
Oh yeah.
Where?
Yeah. Cooked something. Yeah. It was okay that I didn't even like write it or remember.
Wow. You're such a hater, dude. You're such a fucking hater.
Well, I mean, it's hard for me to compliment any food.
Yeah.
Because it's just not, hitting me.
Because the water sucks in America.
Yeah, water sucks.
Got it.
But no, me saying okay is pretty good because usually it tastes like shit.
You sound like a toxic boyfriend. Like, hey, babe, you should be happy
that I'm like proving and I'm saying okay to this because otherwise, yeah, I'm going to be fucking criticizing shit.
You should be grateful for my lack of enthusiasm and love and unconditional love.
The baseline.
You should be happy with my conditional love.
Yeah. That's so true.
I don't want to get too into it, but I truly believe that women prefer conditional love more than unconditional love.
Okay, let's switch topic. All right. Well, I mean, you judge next time when you come to Austin, all right? Then
I don't think I've been to Austin, but I've been to not El Salvador.
Jesus.
What's that one place in Texas? San Antonio.
Yeah.
I've been to San Antonio, Houston, maybe Dallas. And I've just like rolled through. I like road trip through Texas, right? Road trips, best mode of transportation ever. And picked up barbecue on the side of the road type shit. So good, dude. Oh my god.
Okay, fine.
We should go to St. Louis, dude.
Why?
Well, I went to college in St. Louis. Spent a bunch of gap years there. St. Louis is actually a really cool place.
Yeah,
good food.
I don't. Okay. All right.
Try the barbecue there.
Okay, fair.
They have St. Louis barbecue or St. Louis baby back ribs. It's like a thing. It's like a popular thing.
Cool. All right, I'll try it.
All right, yeah, you just want to move on, don't you? That's wow. You know how it feels to be doing a podcast with somebody who doesn't care about anything you say?
No.
Like that's that's actually a really bad dynamic for a podcast. Like you never are actually interested.
Because we're just fucking talking about water for 10 minutes, then fucking barbecue that weren't that good for 10 minutes. What am I talking about? My original plan was already finishing up my Kill Tony story by now. What are we talking about?
Well, let's get
water and barbecue.
We're getting there, but
okay. What else do you want to know?
Well, I saw you post a video of I think you're at an open mic or a show. It was at a bar, and then this person was standing on top of some tables and maybe even singing.
Oh no, that was that was at the club. And
the mothership?
No. Very different bar.
Just a completely different place.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what was that like?
Oh, very lit, very fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, but
it was packed.
It was packed. At Austin, there's just like a giant street with all the clubs and bars and also mothership and all the comedy clubs.
Yeah.
It's all
6th Street.
6th Street. Yeah. All in the same street.
Yeah.
And then we hop into one of the club and they had a live band and apparently he was
awesome.
Quite famous. And
who was famous? The host?
The singer and the band.
So okay, wait. So this was just this wasn't a comedy club. This was just a bar club with a musical performance.
Exactly.
I see. That makes more sense.
Yeah. And we ended up just staying there until like I don't know.
We? Yeah. Who's we? Who were you with?
Oh, guess what? John and his friend.
No, wait, actually?
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah. When you say his friend, do you mean like his Glock?
Yes.
Like his revolver?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Nice, dude. You can just because you can bring that into like anywhere in Texas.
I don't think so. No. No, you can't.
Really?
So even at the comedy club, they're very, very careful about checking all the stuff.
Like you have to
no guns.
leave your gun in the front.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What do they put it? Do they like put it in like a safety box, like
Honestly,
a lock?
I don't think they will let you in if you have a gun.
Yeah, because they're not going to be responsible for a firearm.
No. Yeah.
That's really.
Yeah.
I
mean,
bet
because they're in Austin, they're like being extra careful about it.
Wait, why?
Because everyone has a gun.
Oh, because they're not. Oh,
yeah.
I thought you were saying something happened in Austin.
Oh, no,
recently,
no.
like a mass shooting or some shit.
No. Well, I'm sure there is. Fine, but.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they were extra careful.
Yeah.
Than compared to Chicago, no one really care. Like, oh, you're right. Go ahead. Yeah. if they like people in Chicago, if they don't inspect Asian, to be honest. Like even at the Laugh Factory, like, oh, go ahead.
They do. I've been pat down every time I go.
Okay, then they're maybe being a bit racist against you. I don't know.
No, I think that they select like who looks intimidating and potentially
dangerous.
Not dangerous, but just who looks like a real man.
Okay.
I think is what they do.
Wow.
And then so they let because they never touch you, right? They're
Nope.
just like, oh, Kyohei.
No. Go
All
ahead.
right. But then every time I go up, they're like,
all right, you seems like a guy who molested a girl, so just
no.
making sure.
That's not what I mean.
All right, we never know. You guys judge, but
dude.
Anyway, gun was out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what was the room was about.
Okay, so that was like
that was the night before the Kill Tony, and it was fun.
Okay, see, so you're slowly getting closer to the Kill Tony moment.
Yes.
But something else that we need to talk about is there was somebody who followed you to Austin from Chicago, right? Yeah. And what happened there? Who was this stalker?
There's like a Nigerian guy. Following me all around.
Damn.
And he happened to show up there.
Whoa.
Who is this black person that I recognize? And he just pop up.
Yeah, that's not how that happened. You didn't just run into this person. You told me before you left.
Yeah.
So who was this person?
So Femi.
Femi. Femi. Let's do our best Femi's laugh impression. Okay, that's one.
I cannot do. Damn. I can't do his impression.
That's one of his laughs. His other laughs is.
Yeah. For the context, Femi is the most famous Nigerian comedian in Chicago. He is by far the most dark in both literally and also what kind of joke he does. And he's so dark on the stage, but he's really good guy if you're just talking.
It's like it's night and day.
Yeah.
Like he is the most horrible sounding person on stage. And not mean, not evil, not just like
he's
so
he was like, ugly woman, why you not laughing? Why?
Oh my god.
That's he
but the sweetest
he's the sweetest person you
guy
encounter.
Off
it's
stage.
so like he does all those like a crazy dark like racist joke on stage, and I was talking with Femi for the entire time at Austin, and I was just one time just like skimming through old like a Hinge profile, and
whose Hinge profile? His?
Mine. No.
Yours.
Yeah. And I was checking a lot of girls, and I saw this like huge fat girl showing up on my Hinge, and I was like, "Hey, Femi, look at this. She's fucking sumo wrestler."
You asshole.
And Femi was like, "You cannot say that. You're so mean.
Whoa.
What are you? No, Katie. No, you cannot." Femi.
That's interesting.
That's exactly what kind of stuff you're gonna say on stage. No, you cannot say that.
That's so crazy. He has said so much worse things about women and their weight on stage.
I know.
But that just goes to show it's an act.
Yeah. And inside, like his true mind is so pure that with my heartful comment against
he goes
women,
to church.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
We're making so much fun out of that one time. Like, you go to church for what? Just molest a girl? What are you doing?
Wow.
Yeah.
You're just you're just in like a accusing everyone of sexual molestation mood today. What's up with that?
Well, I just came back.
Is there
from
something
Austin,
you want?
So
what does that mean?
I don't know. It's very, very. I think it was more like edgy, dark.
Type of
joke.
humor in general?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. And also,
But you already do that kind of stuff.
I know, that's why I went. And then now I came back with a little bit more. Anyway.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was with Femi. Pretty fun.
Oh, man.
And Femi got selected for the open mic at the Mothership, which is not the same thing as the Kill Tony. On the same day, they have a Kill Tony show, and before that, they have like an open mic at the Mothership that are not Kill Tony, and you can. It's both of them are lottery.
Yeah.
But then Femi got picked. Of course no one could go in to see, but
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, it's a like a show, so only people who buy the ticket can go see. Yeah.
Dude, that's like the best open mic ever.
Yeah.
How many people do you think were there for the open mic?
Femi said it's like a 40 people room. They have 2 rooms. Also, did you know? Wait, did I tell you? So in the Mothership, they have 2 rooms.
Yeah, like a big boy and little boy or something like that?
Little boy and fat man.
Fat man, yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't know that.
Do you know the reason they're called that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because I feel like you should know. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know about that. I like zero knowledge about it. I mean, well, I know what it was, but I didn't know they called those rooms that.
Yeah.
Then at the Austin, and people were talking, and one of them, he was just casually asking, "Oh, which room did you perform? Was it like a little boy and fat man?" I was like, "Whoa, what did you say?" And he was like, like a little boy or fat man, like the room. And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "That's the name of the room." I was like, no, it's not. Nobody gonna.
Wait, so you knew about those names before, like?
I know what it. I mean, those are the name of the nuclear bomb.
Yes,
that's what I know.
Yes,
I didn't know they fucking named those rooms.
Yeah.
So, it was a.
That's like if like a Jewish comic like went to a room called Auschwitz.
Yeah, or
that's like.
Or I mean, then I was like thinking about what I'm gonna do if I actually get picked for the open mic. Then I was like,
you can riff off of it.
Yeah. And my dream now is I'm gonna create the comedy club at Austin. I'm gonna make 2 rooms, and we're gonna name them Osama bin Laden, and I'm gonna name that fucking comedy club a Fathership. That's what I'm gonna be fucking doing. Honestly, like that's. Yeah, and I'm so
Osama and bin Laden. Yo, where'd you perform? Did you perform in the what room did you perform in?
Bin Laden.
Bin Laden?
Yeah,
oh, dude, I did Osama like the other week.
Yeah, at the Fathership.
At the Fathership. Yeah. There was no one there, no audience. Like no one goes to that club. I don't know how it's financially feasible.
Got it.
Yeah. I think some low key like rich unfunny Japanese like merchant just opened it to spite Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Because he was offended at the names of his room. But no one is ever at the Fathership.
Yeah,
there's always shit thrown outside the Fathership, like on the walls, like.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I will only prepare 9 chairs and 11 chairs on each room.
Going hard.
Yeah,
dude. I think that would kill at the Mothership if you ever got to do
I'm kind of like I really want to talk to Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
at some point, be like. So what? Why did you name those? Say how he responded.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a little fun fact for.
You should save that for Kill Tony.
Yeah.
When you go out, you could like whip it out at some point, like
maybe.
Just the commentary about the rooms.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm trying to help you, Kyohei.
Help me for.
I'm trying to help you like get a golden ticket, and you don't even seem grateful, dude. You're just like, oh yeah, okay. Well, moving on. Let me just talk about my story. Am I being too sensitive? Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, he's been a bitch. Anyway,
that's funny
that
though.
Fun.
Wow.
But the energy was pretty fun. I mean, just like a local comedy scene.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you heard this comedy club called the Creek
in the Cave or Creek in the Cove.
Yeah,
something
like that.
yeah.
Yeah. They have like a 2 venue, one inside, one outside, and outside like beautiful patio.
Wow.
Very open. And they have open mic every Sunday, and that actually people come, like normal people pay to come.
So crazy. Well, on a Sunday.
On Sunday night, yeah.
Dude, Austin is.
It's very vibing, very very hot.
Yeah.
And they have a open mic then around. So they started open mic around like 8:00.
Yeah.
Then they have another set of open mic from 10:00, and that's for. I think the name was like Banana something. Like shit tons of comedian, like over 50 people easy.
Yeah.
And all they do is like if you get selected to perform, you do 1 minute, and then the rest is like a pure roasting from all the comedian out there.
wait, you just stand there and get roasted?
Yeah. I mean, you can talk
publicly?
back, of course. Yeah, but
that's interesting.
It's crazy vibe. I couldn't be there. I only saw all the clip, but it seems really hot. And also, it's Sunday night, so the only open mic that are open around that time is that place. So everyone just end up being there. And
how many audience members are there, would you say?
Easily 40.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Explain to people like why that's amazing.
Because usually open mic, it's very depressing place where bunch of comedian, maybe like 15 or 20 average, I would say, just like sit there waiting on their turn. And nobody's listening what you say. And just sad place.
And there's 0 audience members.
0 audience.
So we're
like
going
non-comedian people.
Exactly.
Don't usually show up.
So,
but I think that mic is still like I don't see many of like non-comic. It's like mostly comic, but then it's like super like interactive. Yeah. Like anyone can just shout out anything. So it's kind of like a trigger mic.
Yeah.
Monday, but it's like way more audience.
Wow.
And they will roast shit out of you.
Yeah. So wow, that's awesome. Wow, dude. I need to get myself to Austin too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. Okay. So finally, I think we're ready for you to tell us
what happened.
Your Kill Tony story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill Tony.
What happened?
The sign up start around the 5:30 to 6 around the time, and this is what I heard. But they recently get the new kind of producer since they put up the Netflix show.
Oh, okay.
And then this new producer, she's very intense. She's wanted to get things right. So until then, anybody could sign up, but nowadays. She interview every single person.
Whoa.
Not like serious interview. She'll be like, okay, how long you been doing comedy? Like, do you really have a minute? Blah, blah, blah. So to make sure like a non-comedian random person would just show up and get a spot. And so then right before my interview term, there was a guy who showed up, and apparently he got picked last week, but then he bombed really, really hard. He came back asking if there's any way he could perform one more time, and of course they're like, no, that's not how it works. And they're like, keep talking, and then at one point, like he was like start to getting a little bit pushy about it.
What the heck?
At one point, she was like, get the fuck out of the place, and it gets so intense.
Yeah. Like, was it dead silent after that?
Oh, well, it wasn't like too dead silent because there are so many people.
Sure.
But still, like everyone around them were like, holy shit, what's
happening?
So he got
Wait.
out.
How did you know this guy's backstory? Did he just shout it out? Like,
no, because he was.
Okay, here, let's do the scene. All right. Okay. I'm going to be the guy. You be the girl. You be the producer. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
You remember me?
Oh
fuck!
So.
My Roomba's about to go off. Ah!
Roomba time.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey. Hey.
Hello. Are you here to sign up?
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because I signed up last week.
Oh, okay.
And I got picked.
Okay, that's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't remember?
Yeah. I think I do. I think I do recognize
you. Remember me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You remember what happened?
Nah.
All right,
sorry,
I'll tell you what happened. Okay.
Yeah.
Why is this fucking Chinese person like so close? Dude, step back.
You don't have to be offensive. You don't have to be offensive. All right. What? Just.
Sorry, I'm a little on edge because.
Okay.
I have been doing comedy for 10 years.
Okay.
And I did my best material.
Mm-hmm.
Like 10 years of writing.
Yeah.
And miking and all this kind of stuff. I did it last week.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody laughed.
Okay, that's that happens sometimes.
Yeah, but it doesn't happen to me.
Well.
Okay, it's never happened to me. I'm really good.
Okay.
And
I
so
believe you.
I need you to give me a second chance.
Sure, you can just sign up, and if you get a spot, you go again.
No, there's.
Yeah.
Look, I am meant to do this. And
sorry, there's nothing I can do to like actually get you on the spot. Like all you can do is like
you're the producer.
You can sign up. Yeah,
you're the
I am, but.
You're the producer.
Sometimes your material works, sometimes not. Like that's nothing I can control. So
okay, well, how about I come back in here with I got this my friend John. Have you heard of him? Well, anyway, he has a lot of guns.
Wait. Are you threatening me right now?
I'm not threatening you. I'm just suggesting.
Is that where you want to go? Your job is John, to be funny, and this is nothing about this is funny. Is this where you want to go? And then, by the way, there's like a huge black security guard like starts standing right there. Yeah, just slows down. And this guy's like keep like getting closer. Yeah, is that where you want to go?
Well, why do you have? Why is he standing so close to me? Why is he standing so?
Are you arguing against us? All right, if you're just a bad comedian, just like work on yourself. How dare you? Come back, and if you come. Then then she'll like, if you have something to say about it, like don't talk, like work on yourself. Get the fuck out and never come back.
Wow.
Hello, guys. So
all right, so what's your name?
Yeah, what's your name? And then she was like, yeah, I'm so sorry that you guys have to see that. And then because it was like right after that intense moment, she was like, you know what? You guys seems to have pretty good vibe. Just go ahead and sign up.
Oh, you and Femi?
No. We because oh yeah. Me and Femi and a couple other people. Yeah,
okay, got it. Yeah, oh, she didn't even bother like.
No. Just you guys just go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
And she asked us like how long we've been doing, and
sure. Yeah. But that's my god. That's so embarrassing. But like
it was so American.
No, I didn't say American. I said embarrassing.
Oh, embarrassing. Yeah.
Which in your mind is the same.
Yes.
Which is crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that was like the sign up moment.
Wow.
Then even like everything, like they of course trying to keep everything professional, and even like when I sign up, I write my name, like actual name and stage name and everything, right?
Yeah.
And my stage name is KT, so I wrote that down. And the guy was like, "Why are you putting KT?" Because they thought I was joking because it's Kill Tony. I thought I was trying to like just make it as a kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's like actually my stage name. It's like the initial of my actual name.
Yeah.
And he was like, I have to check on that. I was like,
whoa.
Yeah. And then he went to that producer lady to making sure it's all right. Because sometimes people try to be funny with the name, with the ridiculous name, and they don't like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a gimmick. It's an annoying gimmick. Yeah. I've heard. Yeah. I've heard Kill Tony podcasts, and like people come up like. Yeah, with like, like the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah,
and it's like.
I think that used to be, I don't know, a thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
But now they really kind of trying to control everything in more professional manner.
Why do you want to go by KT instead of Kyohei?
Because nobody can pronounce.
Oh, that's the only reason?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking about changing my name. Like,
Seiji.
Well,
Seiji is also like not an easy name.
Dude, people fuck it up like all the time.
Yeah.
I was at a mic the other day, and then it was like Seiji and Seiji. It was like, what's annoying is like, I'm not actually annoyed by this. I think it's just funny. They'll mispronounce your name, and then I will always say my name correctly, and then, they'll say your name like a third time after you're done, and it was still wrong.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, guys, Seiji. I'm like, all right, hey, guys, my name's Seiji, and blah, blah, blah. I do my set, and then I'm going off, and then everyone's like, holding their sides because I was so funny, and like all this kind of stuff, and clapping, like, and standing ovation.
Yeah.
And then like the host was like, yeah, give it up again for Seiji. I'm like, anyway, I'm thinking about just going by Brad now.
Brad,
yeah. Bradley.
Yeah.
Brad.
Yeah. I just don't like Bradley because it's hard to pronounce for Japanese people.
Yeah, that's why my family called me Buchan.
Yeah.
You know about that, right?
Buchan.
Yeah.
Pig.
yeah. And I was chubby.
Yeah.
And I was constantly being called Buchan.
Buchan.
Because Buta is pig.
Yes.
So I was like I was always being called Little Pig.
Mm-hmm.
It was fucked up. Like
oh, then you should go by LP. Little Pig.
Why do you want to like abbreviate everything? I should just be Little Pig. That would be actually
guys, give it up to Little Pig.
Oh my god. I don't like
yeah.
that. It's not my vibe. If I was like one of the weird comedians, like all I do is like go on stage and like basically be like a schizoaffective type of like personality disorder, like, hey, I'm Little Pig.
Yeah.
Like maybe, but I'm not like really that. It's not really my persona. Yeah. But you don't think I should start going by Brad on stage?
Brad? I don't know. You
like, well, just my name, like Brad Suda, not like just Brad. That's like weird. Brad Suda. Probably fuck up Suda.
Suda.
Brad Suda.
Can people say Suda?
I don't know, dude. I think they're better at saying Suda than Seiji. I don't know, man.
Yeah, Seiji is hard. So you should definitely change Seiji.
Yeah.
But, sometimes there are a lot of famous comedians with the ridiculous name, so maybe it doesn't really matter.
What do you mean ridiculous name?
Like the name that you can never... Cause,
like a name, like a made-up name or their actual name?
No, their actual name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's kind of offensive that you say that their actual names are ridiculous.
Yeah, they are. Like the guy who does all the really, really dark joke.
Anthony Jeselnik?
Yes.
Oh, so okay.
Anthony
okay.
Jeselnik.
I thought you were being like racist. Like I thought you were gonna say like all the foreign names are weird and ridiculous.
They are.
Okay.
They are. Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Okay, so you what else happened? So all you told us, dude, like you've been wanting to fucking tell us about Kill Tony, and all you do is just tell us this, like the beginning of it. Do you even want to talk about Kill Tony?
All right, yeah.
Like I said, I didn't even want to do a podcast today. We set up the lights, the camera, the audio, and I was just like, dude, I don't feel like it, dude. I just want to stop.
Yeah, this bitch trying to back off.
I'm kidding. I love doing this podcast. I love it.
This is your life.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Why we live for. Anyway.
So what happened, bro?
Okay, so basically, you sign up at 6.
The water was fucking way more interesting, to be honest, dude.
No, it wasn't.
Hurry up.
Well, fast forward.
Yeah.
The show started around like 8 o'clock. And what's happening there is usually... So the show itself is happening at the mothership.
Yeah.
And all the comedians are waiting at the bar right next to it called Shakespeare. And literally like a 200, 300 comedians just like waiting. And I was waiting with Femi.
Yeah.
And we became friends with like 2 other comics from San Antonio.
Yeah.
And they've been... I had to sign up for like...
San Antonio.
Yeah. 3-4 times. So they knew how it goes and everything. So we were just chatting. Then they started telling us the story where when their friends got picked. And what happened? Then apparently we also saw the clip, and basically what happened is their friend did terrible. He did so terrible that Tony hated him so much. Tony kicked that person out in the first 2 minutes of the interview. Tony was like, just get the fuck out. I'm not gonna give you anything. Just get the fuck out. And on the next day, apparently, their friend shaved his entire head.
Yo, he just took it so personal.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And they, so the friends who were telling us the story, they didn't know what happened because they played the entire thing like 3 weeks later, so they didn't know what happened. But then they saw just their friend just shaving their head one day. You know, what the hell happened? He was like, did they kill Tony? And it was that bad, you know? Then they saw the clip after, and they're like, okay, that's actually really, really bad.
Dude.
And it was, I mean, like, people bomb at the Kill Tony all the time. So bombing itself isn't like the worst thing that could happen. It's more of like an interview part. But when I was watching his clip, so it went so bad, he started explaining his joke, which was not good. Then, it went bad. Then Tony, of course, started roasting. Then he was like, oh my God, you just hit the new low record. Wow, that was.
He was just being a sassy bitch?
Oh, no. Tony started saying that.
Got it.
As a roasting comment. Then every, like, a comment that guy made, he was like, wow, you just hit another low record. That's amazing. What the hell? Then Tony just like tried to give him a chance, be like, all right, why don't you introduce yourself? And then he was like, I'm me, type shit. Then Tony was like, get the fuck out.
I hate that. That's so bad.
And he was like, seems pretty nice guy with a pretty good looking. Then I just could not imagine like him being bold.
He had a full head of hair at that point.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my God. He had full head of hair. Obviously during Kill Tony, it was like a lush, like fucking forest.
Exactly.
And he shaved it all
off.
he
shaved it all out.
Okay. All right. Let's act that part out.
Did you? I just did.
You did, but I want to know what was going through his mind.
Yeah.
So how about
which
how would we act
this
out?
Yeah. Like none of us know.
Yeah. Okay.
No. But
how about this? Okay.
Yeah.
He goes home to his girlfriend after bombing. Yeah. Okay, and then like, I'm gonna walk in on you. With the buzzer in your fucking hand and crying. Okay. All right. I'm like, what's his name?
I don't know.
Okay.
Wait, are you the comedian or I'm the?
No. You're the comedian.
Okay.
And I'm the girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay. The whole scenario. That I just explained.
Yeah.
All right. It's like, hey, babe. So I'm making some meatloaf. What are you doing with that? What are you doing? Well, why are you crying?
I don't wanna talk about it. I think I just need to do this.
What do you?
No. There's nothing. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I don't know. I don't know. What happened? Actually.
I don't even know what you're talking about, babe.
I know. I don't even know what the fuck am I talking about.
Well,
that's
explain
what the
to
fuck
me.
happened.
What happened?
I did.
You were gone
Tony. I did the Kill Tony. All right.
I don't like when you talk.
I did Kill Tony, and I was in this moment where I'm gonna choose either killing myself or shave my entire head off. So which one you want me to choose? All right.
Why is it my decision?
Other than that, I'm
You're
gonna
fucking
go to Kill Tony and just murder everyone.
Worried about
okay.
You.
That's
I had meatloaf in the oven.
And then in 3 weeks, you're gonna know the reason why I'm doing this. I am about to do this. All right. So don't say a word. And if you don't like me, then get the fuck out.
All right.
No, fuck. Just fuck off. If you either gonna help me shave my head or just get the fuck out, because I know
breaking up with me.
Yeah,
because you bombed.
Yes,
that's your fucking fault.
You don't wanna be with this like walking shame that bombed so hard. And I know this shit is gonna be online in 3 weeks, and a million people are gonna watch it.
No one even watches that show, I think.
Yeah, nobody watches it except that fucking million people who fucking love Kill Tony.
I don't know,
and
baby.
I'm living in San Antonio, so obviously every fucking person gonna know. And people need to know that I'm a changed man. So I'm gonna change, like just fucking shave my head, and I'm gonna leave my country and never come back. Okay,
babe, you bombed multiple times in the past, like, but you've never had to. You never.
Yeah, because I never bomb.
This way.
Yeah, because I never bomb in front of like 300 million people that I'm gonna be watching online. You know. So I need to be a changed man. I'm gonna change my name. I'm gonna change my nationality. I'm gonna change my citizenship. I need a new girlfriend too. So I'm dumping you. I'm dumping you. I'm gonna be a changed man. All right. I'm gonna just renew everything about my life, and I'm gonna
Even if 300 million people hate you, I love you.
Okay, fuck you. Yeah, that was probably what's going on in his mind. Now I can relate. Like
wow. I've learned a lot about this person.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But like that, like the clip itself, it's like, and that like brings up the anxiety so bad.
Yeah.
I knew the concept and everything. But at that moment, it was like because one person get picked like one at a time. So if the one person goes up, you're not gonna know who's gonna go up until Tony like pick the next time.
Okay, wait. I was always curious about this logistically.
Yeah.
My understanding is there's like 200 comics waiting in a bar that's
right next
separate from the fucking club.
Yeah.
And but then somehow Tony is picking names out of a bucket, and like the comics always show up in like 5 seconds.
Yeah. No. But he always pick prior. So if because there's always like a guest comedian showing up.
Yeah.
And also if the person is performing, he is like picking up for the next person, and he's handed it to the staff.
Oh, I see.
Then he'll.
You know what? Actually, I should have fucking known that. Yeah. That's not even that complicated.
Well, anyway, that's what's happening. So and at the bar, nobody knows what's happening inside because they don't play out like anything what's happening inside.
Really?
No. Yeah, because nobody knows, and they don't really.
How about the people on deck, like coming next? Oh
yeah, they'll probably know.
Yeah.
Because like they're gonna be waiting at the green room.
Got it. Yeah. Because people riff off like the previous comic sometimes.
Yeah. But
sometimes it doesn't go well.
But sometimes like it's like really right before. They go on the stage. So, but then instead they show the episode from the 3 weeks ago, because that's when they released the newest episode every Monday around like 8:00. So they show the entire episode on the big screen at the Shakespeare bar. So we all still kind of experiencing like the tension of the the thing, because we are watching what was happening like 3 weeks ago.
Is the room dead silent?
No. People are still talking, but everyone is so nervous, so anxious. Like people are talking, but nobody's just paying attention. Like even like us talking, like 4 of us, like nobody's just like focusing on like what's happening. We're talking, but not talking. You know what I mean? Like it just like just keep being nervous. Then the first person got picked, second person got picked, and then more it goes, like the lower the chance you'll start feeling, right? Then we're kind of feeling the same way, and it goes to the sixth person. Of course, none of us got picked, and we're like, okay, well, we're not gonna get picked today.
Wait, how many people get picked?
8 people.
8?
Yeah. Whoa. Sometimes it goes 10 apparently, but usually around like 10. 8 people.
8 out of 200.
2 to 300.
2 to 300.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be like 2 to 4%.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Then so we're at the point when they selected the 6th person, we're like, okay, we're not gonna get picked.
But that's not logical. Like you could
I know, but like you already waited so long. You went through all the anxiety, like a bump, and then on the 7th round, one of the 4 friend got picked.
The bald one?
No. He wasn't there. But the other friend from San Antonio, they were just talking this entire time. He got picked. His jaw just dropped.
Really?
And we're like, you got picked. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, he was.
How'd it go?
So apparently this is what he told me. All right.
Yeah.
His 1 minute set didn't really go well.
Yeah.
He told me he kind of bombed, but then his interview set went pretty good. Yeah. In a way that like he was talking about like he had a bad relationship with his mom, but then he apparently Tony and the guest speaker was Jimmy Carr.
The British guy. Oh wow!
They made him call his mom on the spot on the stage, so his mom talked with both of them, and apparently that went really well.
I bet that was funny.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. Seeing that. Yeah.
So it's so fun hearing about it, but the anxiety level, anxious level on the spot was insane.
I was just about to say, dude, like, what sucks about comedy sometimes or a lot of times is like you're just anxious, and you're doing comedy. You're making people laugh. It's about haha and haha shit.
Yeah.
But everyone's like anxious, depressed, sad, lonely. You can't really even enjoy the thing.
Yeah. I like people who are not comedian think that like comedians are not afraid of getting bombed on the stage, or like we don't have that much like sensitivity and like, you know, what if people react in this way, that way? But we feel that shit really hard too.
Yeah. This guy shaved his head.
Yeah.
Only as an alternative to not killing himself, and he broke up with his girlfriend for no fucking reason.
Know about that, but yeah, and also I would say so. Also, that was also the first time I ever watched the entire episode of Kill Tony, because I was there watching the episode from 3 weeks ago, and I realized like out of 8 people, like 6 people bombed. Pretty hard.
Oh, you counted.
Yeah. Like only like I would say 2 people did really well.
Yeah.
So that scares you even more. You know, like that's the crowd. I don't know, like what the hell is
it could also just like put you at ease. Like, hey, like
you can think in both ways, but you always kind of like think in the worst case scenario. But like, okay, what if I'm
I think the thing that's anxiety provoking is if you go in with too high of expectations.
Exactly.
I am gonna win a golden ticket, and then like from your first joke, no one laughs. Like
exactly.
You're like in the splits in 3 seconds, your dream will be dashed. Because the only a golden ticket, I don't know if this is true, but I feel like most golden tickets, it's your first time and you get it. I don't think like people fucking go up a third time and they get a golden ticket.
No.
It's also like 2% chance you get on, right? Picked. So you need to go in knowing that you need to have low expectations. At the very least, maybe your interview will be entertaining.
Yeah.
If you go in with that.
Yeah. But not like the expectation you should go is like, just don't get kicked out by the Tony.
Oh, well, yeah.
Honestly, like that's, oh boy, like, yeah. Don't talk back to Tony. Don't, yeah.
Okay.
What?
Let's say it goes horribly for you.
Yeah.
What is the worst thing that you will do to yourself as consequence?
Honestly, I think I will follow the same way. I'll probably shave my entire head like that. I will be feeling like I just need to feel like I'm becoming like completely new person.
Yeah.
And I think the easiest way is just shave my head off.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because then thinking about the clip will go public in 3 weeks, and 1 million of people minimum. 1 million.
Mostly men.
Mostly men.
Like 1 million, like a 900,099 dudes.
Dudes, very racist. Probably.
Yeah.
White dude gonna watch it. That will
Wow.
Because those are my core audience. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going there this Monday again.
Crazy. Wait, how much are you spending on flights?
So this flight was expensive, $700, because it's a Memorial Day. Yeah.
Wait, you're going from Saturday to Monday?
No, Monday.
Just Monday?
Just Monday.
Bro.
Yeah. Just Monday.
You got fathership money, bro.
Yeah. Cause I can't take like that much time off, and it's a like holiday.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Why not?
Wow.
And I'm assuming because it's Memorial Day, they're gonna be much more comedian gonna be there, so there'll be even lower chance. But why not?
It's $700 for the flight, and then how much do you pay for fucking
hotel?
Well, the
I'm
couch.
This time I'm trying just like motel. It's $40. So
Okay, yeah.
not bad.
Oh, God damn.
Yeah, but
And
because
then
also
food.
I know I'm not gonna be able to go back like soon, right? So, yeah.
Why?
Because I cannot take Monday off every week. So
Oh.
I'm going because it just happened to be holiday this next Monday.
I thought you were planning on going weekly.
No,
for like a year.
No.
Okay. This
I
makes
can't.
more sense. Yeah.
So I know if I'm going, it's probably gonna be at least like a month after. So
Gotcha.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep,
You said
yep.
they film every week?
Yeah, every Monday.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They are coming to Illinois. Peoria.
Peoria.
Yeah. But I'm not sure if they're gonna be holding that like a open mic style or just.
Why wouldn't they? That's the show.
I don't know if Tony Hinchcliffe gonna be there because it says like a regular comes Kill Tony regulars. So Hans Kim, and those people.
Okay, yeah, they're on tour, like the Killers
I think
of
so.
Kill Tony.
Yeah.
Tour. I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, yeah, that's not gonna be no. They used to do that. They used to travel to different cities and do the podcast because they did it.
Yeah, I've seen.
They did it at Helium in Philadelphia. Like the Helium Comedy Club, and then I was like hanging with some comics a year ago, and like they're talking shit about how like other like certain Philly comics, like this guy did really well. Oh, this guy was complete shit. And then we were like, they're showing me like the YouTube videos of like some people doing like really shitty, and then we were just all laughing and making fun of them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I mean, I think regardless. So if I ever, I mean, you're gonna go there too sometimes.
I'll go absolutely.
Right? If either of us get picked, we're gonna. Regardless of what happened, we're just gonna watch it together.
No matter what happens.
Actually, I don't know. Depends on how it went.
I don't even watch my own Godzilla Comedy Show. I don't even watch clips from my own show, bro.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Dude. I need to. We all need to just hone our craft.
It's so weird. Like we are just having. I mean, everyone who goes sign up like have an expectation of getting picked, but there's like 2% chance. And recently, the guy, I'm not sure he got like golden ticket, but he got asked to come back again. Was trying out for Kill Tony for like 20 months. Then every week, then he eventually got picked like a couple weeks ago. He did so well for the interview part. He got the longest.
I heard about this.
The interview.
He's a black guy, right?
He is
younger guy.
No. He's
not necessarily.
Yeah. But he doesn't seem like that old.
Yeah. No, I listened to it. Tony loves this guy and was like, "You have the record for longest interview ever," and then like, "You can't." Yeah, I want you to come back. And like, I heard him. That's interesting.
Yeah, and he was just like purely very interesting guy. Like so much history and crazy. Yeah, because he was when I was watching that entire episode, he showed up again, and he was telling the story where when he got pointed gun towards him at the Poland or somewhere, and of course like, what the fuck happened, and then what did you do? And he was like, yeah, so I said, do you want to hear a joke? And, and he was like, no, you didn't. And he was like, yeah, I did, and I told a joke, and he laughed, so he let me go. That is the fucking. You cannot top that story.
Yeah. It's such a simple story too.
Like,
oh my god.
Somebody fucking point gun at you.
Yeah.
And you tried to make a joke out of it.
Yeah.
And you fucking survived. That's like too much.
That's a lot of tension and release. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
Anyway, that's fun.
That's fun. Yeah. I agree. I wanted to ask you about so you did this show.
What show?
You did the show.
Oh,
last
yesterday.
Night. And,
yeah.
You were saying something interesting about
The crowd.
the crowd. Tell us more about that.
Well, last night, little context. It was at the bar. There were around 15 people, and very white audience.
Where was the bar?
It was called Imperial Lounge. It's a little bit up north.
Is it like in the burbs or?
No, not so much. Not so much. Oh, it was right around Chicago Colby. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Around that area. Very relatively older generation of people. So there are 3 tables right in front. There are a few tables in back. Each table have very different kind of background and type of people. So each of the table laugh at very different type of joke and timing. So sometimes you hearing so much laugh from the right side of the corner, dead from the left side of the corner. Sometimes you're hearing. So every time, I think all the comedian, you kind of naturally start talking to more of a direction where you hear most laugh, right? So I was like going this and going that, going that.
Okay, Kyohei, you had to go every direction because everyone was cracking up.
Yep,
All right.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
How did your set go?
I mean,
I already know how your set went, but
yeah.
tell us, how did your set go?
Well, I mean, overall, I don't think it was that terrible.
Okay.
But there were a couple, like a joke point where it just got like dead silent.
Yeah.
Like,
which happens all the time.
Yeah. All to say, I think Godzilla comedy audience is by far the best one. They'll laugh. Through the entire set. So
we really need to get a lineup and a poster
for the next month, right?
But we should do it as soon as possible.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, we'll talk off camera about that.
Okay.
Hey, if anyone wants to send us a clip and get on our Godzilla Comedy Show,
let us know.
You heard it here. We have some laughing. Our audience loves laughing from every direction. It's a very homogeneously cheerful audience.
I still I think we have one of the best audience in any of the comedy show. It's gonna be because it's insane. Like now I've been to like so many other random shows.
Yeah.
Like it's more frequent to see at least somebody will bomb. Right?
Sure.
Nobody in our show, not a single person.
No, yeah.
That's, I think,
I thought
crazy.
I was pretty shit too, personally, sometimes. And like they still laugh. It's like crazy. It's like wild. Yeah, this is a great apartment, 1000 South Clark. Right. Hey, you want to move in with me?
Yeah, that sounds a little gay, but yes.
Whoa, okay. Yes. Why you think you try to get on Kill Tony and now you can talk like Tony, calling everyone gay, dude?
Yep.
No, that's not how it works. Yep. That's offensive.
I'm trying to build think of what are a good persona to be appearing on the Kill Tony.
But I don't know.
I don't think
you should just be yourself.
I know, but I think so my kind of easy thinking will be I'm trying to be as respectful as possible.
I agree.
As Japanese as possible. But at the same time, I'll do my joke are more racist, dark. So either way, I'll go there anyway.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be more fun if there's more clear contrast between how I
I
as
think
a
that's
person
smart.
versus
I think
how
that's smart. Yeah.
I say. So
okay, yeah. If it's naturally a part of you that you want to focus on, then that's cool. I thought you were talking about you want to build a character.
No. I don't think they'll
okay. What's the worst character you could build and bring to the Kill Tony interview?
Oh, just this angry, a Japanese guy who just, what? Why the fuck you guys call this room a little man, little boy?
Okay.
And
all right, let's do that.
Fat man.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Hey, all right. Meow. Your set ended. All right. Hey, well that was interesting. Hey, what's your name?
KT.
KT. Okay. And KT, how long have you been doing comedy?
A little over a year.
Oh, a little over a year. Okay, where at?
Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay, I would have thought Tokyo.
Yeah. That's the best you can do. Wow, is that what it takes to sit over there? That's an easy joke to make. Oh my god. Clever.
Whoa.
Very
Okay. Coming in hot,
Yeah.
like the nuclear bomb, the heat from the
you wanna
nuclear
go there?
bomb.
You want to go there? You wanna make a relationship with the name of this fucking room and this like what a fucking little boy and fat man? You guys little piece of fucking shit.
Whoa. Okay. Was it Kyohei or Toyota or what? I don't. Whatever
wow,
your name
so
is.
creative.
What? You need to
Jesus.
calm down.
Oh.
This is not. This is. I'm just trying to ask you questions. So KT, I mean, KT,
Yeah.
right? Well, what's the most interesting thing about you?
I am from Japan. Pure blood. That's unique.
Well, we had this other guy. What's his name?
Kansei.
Kansei.
Yeah.
It's not really unique. We've had Japanese people here before.
Oh,
right?
as I said, I'm more pure blood. All right.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
a Japanese, pure made.
Pure made.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck you.
All right, yeah, I was waiting for you to get that. Dude, I asked you to play an angry Japanese character, and you were just being
Keep
normal.
going.
Yeah, okay, all right. That was not one of the better. That was one of the worst acts we've done.
Yep.
So, all right.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you did this show. Wait,
Yeah.
what were we even talking about? You did the show last night. Okay, yeah, you talked about the audience. Okay, whatever. Oh, and we were talking about how we have good audiences here.
Yeah.
Oh, and you want to live, and you're gonna move here.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna
we're
move
tryna-
in.
Yeah,
this
honestly,
building.
it'd make a lot of things easier. I mean, like you're.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
was
I'm
having an Uber here. And do
Yeah, like, yeah, all the receptionists knows me. Like, as soon as I walk in, they'll just, okay, I know exactly which floor you're going. Yeah.
Yeah, now it's hot tub season. Hot tub's open.
Oh,
Pools have
nice.
been always open year round.
Yep.
I mean,
Great building.
Rooftop is open.
Amazing
So.
building. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Cool. Episode 3 will be, again, about to kill Tony.
Yeah. You know what's
Yeah.
awesome?
What?
I feel like I ask you 90% of the questions, and actually, I reveal no information about my life. It's like fucking the Kyohei show, but that's okay. That just speaks to my interviewing skills, I suppose.
Yeah. All right, we'll focus more on Bradley daily life. See what kind of dark shit he's been going through.
No, I'm kidding. I'm
Tune in.
kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, are we done with the podcast?
Yeah.
All right. So we know the thing we do.
All right.
What was it? Okay, wait.
You forgot.
No.
You insisted
no,
and you forgot.
No, so I
Uh,
seppuku, and then you cut my head off, right? And that's another thing. I always get my head cut off. Yeah. So so this podcast, I never talk. I never actually get to answer questions. And at the end, I always get my head chopped off. Fucking great.
Yeah. Well,
Great.
that's the cost you have to pay for living in Hawaii, I guess.
That makes no sense.
Yep.
All right. Did we say something before we ended?
No, I don't think so. I mean, you can. That's the end of today's whatever.
We'll come up with some
Yeah.
cool catchphrase next time.
Okay. Yeah,
All
we're
right.
just going to do
So that's
demo.
been the new. Wait, we should say it together. That's been the nuclear. You need to put the microphone by your mouth.
Yeah.
Nuclear Lizard
Lizard
Podcast. I felt like we did it more smooth last time.
Yeah, I think so.
I gotta watch the clip and
And
practice or something.
we'll have like a animation like something
Like
yeah,
like blood gushing out.
Yeah.